Hello, guys. What the hell? What the hell? Those are dimes. Why are there there's 4 dime enders. What the hell? I made money. Another dime ender. What the shit? Are we gonna get a box full of dimes? Watch this. Bicentennial ender. Another wee penny. Estimate. Alright, so this is really weird. So we got like 5 rolls that are weird. You know what? Screw it. Let's switch them. Let's do all the dime enders. I've seen a dime ender, but I've never seen this many of them. What the shit? So you might be wondering, why do dimes get shoved into penny rolls? And it's because dimes, if you're not American, you should know this. If you're not American, I'll explain. A dime and a penny in America is very closely the same size. They're different sizes, but they're very close. And when a penny sorter sorts pennies, chat, viewer, look at this. You want some funny? 5 rolls of pennies. 5 rolls of pennies with dimes on the end. That's cool. Screenshot that shit. And we got 2 weedy enders. That might not be a weedy ender. It most likely is. Okay, let's shut up and let's actually get down to this. So we have 2 wheat penny enders. Hello, viewer. We have 2 wheat penny enders, and we have 5 dime enders. This one looks, it could be a 1900s. 1950s. I know I said not to. Oh, there's a dime. And it's an S. What the actual hell, dude? We found a proof dime in a penny roll. What on earth? We found 2 of them. What the hell? There's a glitch. A glitch occurred, bro. That wasn't a wheat penny. Up there's 59. That's so cool. We found an actual. Where's the? We're just gonna get a shit ton of dimes, aren't we? An actual glitch occurred. An error has occurred in the coin wrapping facility of which these came from, injecting a ton of dimes into this penny box. Whatever. I technically will make money today. That is so weird. I mean, I'm used to seeing like a dime every once in a while, but this many? There's at least 7 dimes. I wouldn't be surprised if these little guys were scattered in the entire thing. I'm not a big fan of collecting dimes. However, this is extra money that I will love. Okay, this is a confirmed wheat penny. So let's open this bad boy up. And we're just going to keep getting them. Yep. There's 4 dimes. There's 1950 Denver. Wheat penny number 1. And we have... Oh my goodness. We may not get as many wheat pennies, but you know what? I'll be making some money. Holy shit, dude. Oh yeah, let's get the jar. We're gonna make a bonus. Put all the dimes that we find right here. Look at this. We've already got like 50. That's equivalent. Oh, there's another one. I've never had this happen before. You know, before I keep going, I'm sorry, chat. I gotta do something. Shut up, computer. Let's see. So, 2378 plus... It weighs just as much as a normal penny box. Actually, probably weighs a little bit less. That's weird. I mean, kind of not. This is to be expected with dimes. This probably is going to be poisoned with dimes. Maybe I might... Oh, there's another one. I can see another dime. It's a Canadian penny. The only problem with the dimes is they could replace possible wheat penny spots. See another one. Imagine we find a silver penny or a silver quarter. Here's an estimate. Another one. Another one. Woody. Another one. Another one. Look at that. There's 5 dimes chilling out here. This could buy me another roll of pennies. Gonna open up all the diamonders. Let's see, I think I saw a Canadian penny. Am I tripping? Oh my. More dimes. Man, I was gonna stack them. Good thing I didn't because there's just so many dimes. Alrighty. 1940S, not bad. Wheat penny number 2. $17 Philly. Considering these rolls were the ones with the dimes on the ends came from hello viewer. We're witnessing a very weird penny box because it's dropping a load of dimes. Here's wheat penny. 1945 Philly, wheat penny number 3. Look at this pile of dimes. Estimate. Alright. 10 rolls in, we should have 2 wheat pennies. We got 3 and, well, a shitload of dimes. Now, I think, honestly, we're going to keep finding more dimes because, yeah, there's more. It's a pretty looking dime right there. That's silver, isn't it? It is. It's silver. It's actually silver. What? 1950S. We pay number 4, and that is a 1957 dime. For people that don't know why that's special, look at the difference. Now listen, ready? Listen. That's silver. That's a silver dime. And I found it in a penny roll. That's the first silver dime I found in a very long time. No rhyme intended. I don't know if I want to rhyme. It's been a long time since I found... No, I don't really want to rhyme. It's been a very long, long time since I found a silver dime. Yeah, okay, I'll shut up. Silver dime in a penny box. Goes wild, though. First time that's ever happened to me. Watch it. More dimes. Imagine you found like a... What the hell, bro? It's just constant. And it's dropping a fair amount of wheat pennies, too, while it's doing it, so I have no problem. This is just money. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm on mute. Okay, so we got about $5 of dimes. $5. There's probably at least another maybe $20 here. Oh. Yeah, this is nuts. Oh wait, we found a 1941 Denver. Not bad. We penny number 5. Keep them rolls coming. 09. Another 50 cents. Ready. Another assortment of dimes. Here's one, here's one, here's another, here's another. There's 09. Waiting. I've not had a roll of pennies that's not had a dime in it. It's dropping roughly anywhere between like 3 to 5 of these. Another Wheatie. 1958 Denver. Wheat penny number 6 with a Canadian penny. And I think I saw an 09 somewhere around here. Dime, 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 dime. $17 Philly. Another Wheatie. 1935 Philly. Wheat penny number 7. Another Wheatie. 1944 Philly. That penny ate shit. Hello, viewer. We have sweet penny number 8. That. Alright. 20 rolls in. We should have 4 wheat pennies. We got 8. We got double the wheat pennies, and we got a ton of dimes. This is a good box. And a silver and a fruit as well. Another Canadian penny. $17. Thought that was a wheat penny. 1948 Philly. Wheat penny number 9. Thought I saw my reading. Oh, you got 2. Nice. 1958 Denver, 1954 Denver. 2 wheat pennies, that being wheat penny number 10 and 11? Or is that number 11 and 12? $11. $1958 Denver. Wheat penny number 12. Yeah, we got more than average of wheat pennies, and we're getting a ton of dimes. This is a good box. Make it even better if we can find a rare wheat penny under the 50 million mark. Hold our breath, though. It's not. It's literally non-stop. There's no 9, by the way. There's 1951 Denver. Wheat penny number 13. We're halfway through. We have 13 wheat pennies. Even with all of these dimes here, I'm very surprised that there's this many wheat pennies. There's probably a bit more, but these dimes probably pushed them out. Even though, if that was the case, as much as I don't like dimes, I love wheat pennies, I'm very okay with this. Hey, dimes are worth more than pennies. Setting filling. Halfway through. Should have 5 wheat pennies. We got 13. Shut up, computer. Another Wheatie. 1944 Philly. Another one, another 1944 Philly. That's nice. 2 1944 Phillies. Wheat pennies number 14 and 15. Esmond. Mm-hmm. $17 Philly. Damn it. I will return momentarily. I need more power cells. The biggest lie, the biggest lie you've ever been told. These are batteries. These are not batteries. Cells. What's the difference? A cell is a thing that converts energy. Yes, sir. And a cell converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Again, like you know, about like a 9-volt battery has cells of low capacity. So actually, technically, a 9-volt is a 6S cell battery, which means 6 series. Okay, so I want to dispute a lie. Hello, viewer. These are not batteries. They're cells. A cell is a individual piece of technology that converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Now, give me a second. This is a 6S battery, which means that it has 6 cells wired in series, which increase the voltage, but keep their capacity. If I wire batteries like this, I add voltage. If I do this, I add voltage, keep capacity. If I wire them side by side, I keep voltage and increase capacity. So there are 6 cells, 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9. 9 volts. 30 rolls in, we should have 6 sweet pennies, but you got 15. Oh, here's our first one for this little group. 1944 Philly, wheat penny number 16. Oh, 09. Hello, viewer. Another wheat penny. 1957 Denver. Wheat penny number 17. Hello. I hope you're having a good day, viewer. Philly. So, I have a ton of dimes. Probably about like $10 so far. Man, there's just dimes nonstop. Wheat penny, 1957 Denver. Wheat penny number 18. Another one. 1941 Denver, another one of these. Wheat penny number 19. A lot of wheat pennies for so many dimes. By the way, yeah, we found silver and approved. On silver, approved 1978S. Oh, man. Yo, how's it going? Long time no see, my friend. I'll play Fallout when I get home, because I don't really have that much time to do anything. Oh, no, reading. 1958 Denver. Wheat penny number 20. Look at this, dude. I got lucky. So in America, we have a decimal money system. So a dollar equals 100 cents. Hello, viewer. And when I search as pennies, well, I'm getting dimes. And each one of these dimes is worth 10 pennies. So again, if you're not from America, one dime equals, ready for this? 13H on Monday. So, give me a second. One dime, one of these bad boys, equals this many pennies. 10. So every time I find a dime, it's 10 pennies. So look how many I got. Bro, I went to Nuka World on my off-camera account, and I just, like, shot up all the Raiders there because Raiders are scum. Oh, there's 1940 Philly. Wheat penny number 21. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Open season in Fallout 4 Nuka World has got to be one of the funnest quests. In my survival playthrough, I might go there, and I might go complete the game. Like, I might go through, get the Eternus, and then after I get the Eternus, just mow every one of them down. Maybe I'm being picky here, but I might want to try to do it with explosive combat. Also, you know what I might do? I might do playthroughs, like, I might do 09. I might do a sneaky railroad playthrough, an evil boogeyman institute playthrough, a raider playthrough, and a BOS playthrough. And then the final, the final thing I might do is a long play. There's 1958 Denver. We pay number 22. Hey, thank you. Afterwatch, love that game. Oh yeah, again. So I went to Nuka World the other day. There's a Canadian penny. Oh, by the way, look at this. I keep opening penny rolls from this box. Did it not drop any? Oh nope, there's one. I found a lot of dimes. Tom. On my for my laptop. Oh yeah, that's fun. I went to Nuka World and I just basically just obliterated all the raiders there. Usually they're friendly, but I'm like, you know what? Raiders are people that kill and torture people, so return the favor. Investment. So I just got a combat with 308 chambered and I just went nuts. 2 times too. I will say, if I ever go do that on my survival playthrough, I was on XO1 and I got chipped. It was XO1 Mark V, and I got chipped on normal difficulty. So if I ever do wipe out all the raiders, I definitely need to do it fast and efficiently, because they will chip armor. If they can chip my armor, yeah, like by the time I got to my 3rd raider group, I was chipped completely. And the only reason I survive is because on normal, of course, you can heal very fast. But yeah, I think I don't want to take out the raiders until I get like good VATs, so that way I can just just hammer them. Oh my god. Wait, is it 20% wounding? Wait, about the legs breaker, is it 20% wounding per projectile? Because if that's so, then if you had a laser, oh, there's a 1944 Philly. Sweet pen number 23. If you had a shotgun, dude, a shotgun shoots like 8 pellets, so if they all land, you're gonna break the leg. But honestly, I'd rather take a gun like, I mean, Elizabeth, if you're here, it's good seeing you. I did see you. So don't think I'm, like, ignoring you. But, honestly, I prefer explosive combat because it's essentially like the wounding and the kneecapper in one thing. Because if you don't kill whatever you're shooting at and all your pellets hit that target, more likely than not, you will incapacitate them. At least 2 shots. I was on survival with at least 2 shots from an explosive combat will basically break the legs of a Deathclaw. So you can just deadass stop entire Deathclaws in your tracks with an explosive combat. It's stupid. Or yeah, usually like it'll even get their arms too. So they'll like limp around and they won't be able to aim that good if you're far away. They'll miss most of their shots if they're human. And if I really want to add insult to injury, I'll take a explosive combat and I'll shoot a Deathclaw while its body's in the air. 17 Philly. And I'll send its body flying across the entire, or like halfway across the glowing sea. It's so funny. Yeah, because explosive combat is like 2-shot kneecappers and wounding all in one thing. Except for arguably, maybe to a certain degree, like per shot, it'd take less to wound and like kneecap an enemy. Like that time, probably 2 shots for a high level enemy. Alright, anyway, we are last 10 rolls. Advanced receiver shoots 9 pellets, but you can get more pellets? Interesting. If that is honestly how it works, that's nuts. Honestly, at first glance, like, explosive on a normal gun isn't the best. It's okay, but on shotguns, it's stupid because it'll do 15 damage, but at the base, a combat shotgun shoots 8 pellets, if I'm not wrong. And that 8, that's 30 times 4, that's 120 damage without Demolition Expert. You get 240 damage. So a good thing is, it doesn't matter if you hit directly, its splash damage will definitely do effect damage. And that, again, that's not accounting for if all the pellets hit. But if they all hit, and the explosive damage does affect after they all hit, it is devastating to almost any enemy in the game. Oh, there's another BD. 1954 Denver. We pay number 24. By damage resistance. I will state, even if it was reduced, the limb damage that an explosive combat shotgun will do is so worth it. Again, I played in survival and I found one. I'm actually being completely honest, no cap. I found one randomly without even farming. And I used it to kill Deathclaws, and it just stops them in their tracks. If you can kneecap a Deathclaw, you officially... It's not even a threat. You have to be stupid to kill yourself off a Deathclaw if it's kneecapped, because the biggest strength... Oh, another viewer. The biggest strength of a Deathclaw is its ability to move in closed ground, in my opinion. And once you take that ability away, the Deathclaw is a sitting duck. Again, I have shot Deathclaws with explosive combat shotgun. There's Woody. And I have kneecapped them, and they're essentially defenseless and harmless. Where you could take another gun and just finish them off. But guys, in my opinion, the best way to get a combat and not survival is go to that one mansion, that one coastal mansion, not the coastal college, but in the basement, there's usually a legendary ghoul. Pre-save before you get in. But when you get in, kill the enemy. And if you want a different gun, you reload outside. If you want a different effect, you can reload inside. It took me about 2 hours, but after that amount of time, I farmed and I got an explosive combat, my first ever. Another time in that same save, I went over to Far Harbor and farmed for a 2-shot Gauss. Honestly, when it comes to Nuka World, I don't care about the Raiders. I want the Eternus. And honestly, I'm playing it... Maybe I'm being a little bit cheesy, but I'm playing ahead to see if there's any moral thing I want to do in my survival playthrough. And then after I find, hey, you know, I might have to get Charisma to get Allswell to, like, stop and not kill me, I will say, yeah, I need to do that, and then I'll make those changes to my survival playthrough. Honestly, when it comes to Nuka World, I think I need to go in... I always go in the Gauntlet with Power Armor. Even when it's not survival. Chuck a dime in here. Chuck another dime in here. What is my issue? You gotta max out your character. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think I don't need to go in the Nuka World until I get, like, good VATS. Oh, there's another reading. 1941 Philly. We pay number 25. That's a good amount, even if it's not... Like, that's a good amount of wheat pennies for a normal box. 10 is pretty good, but 25 is great. And we're making money. Usually we lose money. In my opinion, maybe you... I got Legendary P8. Oh, awesome. Honestly, here's my opinion. In my opinion, I think that the Gauntlet in Fallout 4 Nuka World is one of the toughest, most deadliest parts of the game. That right there, whenever I go into the Gauntlet, I always go full armed. Like I'm telling you, like my power armor, good chems, good guns. Like I don't like rush into there like whatever. Oh, I actually prepare and I get ready, because that is a tough spot on survival. Not impossible, but you can't be lacking there. There's 50 cents right there. King Philly. Honestly, one of my favorite pieces of T60 power armor is the power... Ooh, that's a pretty wheat penny. Oh my god, no way! Yo! Yo, hold up! Hold up, chat! Yo, that's rare. Dude, look! 1918. Okay, this wheat penny is a very common one, but a wheat penny this old in this condition is extremely hard to find. Again, I have this wheat penny. I've never seen a wheat penny this old in this condition. Let's weigh it. It checks out. I mean, it's 0.03 grams under, but that's pretty nice. It looks genuine. Hold on. Sounds legit. 1918 Philadelphia. That's wheat penny number 26. That is awesome. Again, here's the thing. Wheat pennies that old in that condition are very scarce. Usually, there's nothing that shiny before 1940. I've never seen something like that before. That's cool. That could be like 20 bucks right there. That's going in the collection. It's not in like tip-top shape, but that is like extremely good condition even for that year. Again, there's a lot of 1918s Philadelphias. Actually, 1918 across almost all mints are very good condition. That's sick. This box is awesome. That's a very good find. There's so many dimes. There goes the Explorer. Has anybody ever heard of a Ford Explorer? How rare is it, though? I don't know the exact rarity, but again, I've never seen a wheat penny that old and that good of condition. It looks real. It doesn't look like way too shiny. You know, it also could have been cleaned amateurly. Again, I'll show you later. I'll show you in a second what most of those pennies of that year looks like. Imagine if it was like a Denver minted. If that was a 1914 Denver, That'd be like at least $1,000. But if I had to guess, that's probably in the fine category. I wouldn't say maybe. I want to say. I would say that's maybe about uncirculated, but that's not about uncirculated. I'd say that's probably like a fine. That would probably be rated at a fine. Last roll. Can we get anything good? We at least we have a wheat penny to send us off. 1941 Philly. Wheat penny number 27. Dear goodness, we only got. I don't know why I almost said only. A lot of dimes. There's at least 5 dimes per roll. That's weird. This was a very good box. Again, by mintage, that wheat penny is not rare. It's actually fairly common compared to other wheat penny years. You're not going to find a 1918 very common in circulation. You're not going to, go find one tomorrow. If you do, that's pure luck. But also, it's not the rarest. I have probably at least 20 of those, maybe 30. Done. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look how many dimes we got. This plus 2. How many dimes did we get, chat? We got 171 dimes. We got 17 bucks. We got $17.30. Okay, so I'm going to do the math. By the way, that is box. We are done. We are done, so. Okay, so 2,500 minus 171. 2,500 minus... oh my gosh. 2,500 minus 173 plus $17.30. 2,500 minus 173 divided by 100 plus 17.3. By the way, I paid $25 for this box, and it contained $40.57. We made $15 off that box. Bruh, I made more money off that box than I do in an hour of working at the restaurant I work at. What the shit? No way. That is a lot of dimes. Also, we got silver, and we got a proof. 1957 dime. Not only, again, we found a silver. Dude, I search dimes all the time at my work, and we just found a random silver. Just chilling out in the roll. Also, we got this beauty. I'm not going to touch it that much because I don't want my sweat to get over it. Because oils can damage wheat pennies. That is a beautiful find. You know, give me a second. How rare are shiny pennies? A shiny penny isn't inherently rare, but a high-grade full-color coin is uncommon. It's relatively uncirculated. Let's see, a Philadelphia that'd probably be like $1. That's probably worth $1. It's not extremely rare because let's see, 1918 Philadelphia, those are common. I have one, of which 288 million. Oh, those are very common. Those are very common, but most of them look like this brown color. This is what happens when a copper penny is exposed to that. There could be some dimes in here, but if there are dimes in this box, it will sort them out. My machine sorts by removing the smaller ones, so I gotta twist this knob. No dimes there. Coinbatch data. By the way, Elizabeth, this penny box came from the Chase in Bloomington, Illinois. I had a box from these guys. No, wait. Instead of having to put 2,500 pennies, I have to put 2,327 of that, 173 dimes. Wheat pennies. We got 27, which is a fat chunk of wheat pennies. We usually get 10 or 13. Bicentennials. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 17 Phillies. We got about 8 of those. Esments. We got 4 of those. 4 Woodies. 4 Canadians. 0 Indian head cents. And for dimes, we got 1 silver Roosevelt dime and a 1978S proof nickel. Or that's a dime. 1978S proof dime. So again, this is a dime that is double struck. It is relatively uncommon in circulation. This is a collector's edition penny. Or this is a dime. I'm stupid. This is built specifically for collectors, and they are struck at San Francisco. It doesn't look silver. Yeah, if it was silver, it'd be lighter. They're usually very shiny, but this one has circulated most likely for a little bit. We are going to run these copper pennies. We're going to see how many of there are in this box. This is penny box number 242. If we have any pennies, or any pennies, if we have any dimes in this box, which I don't think we should have, we're going to, happy dogs, we're going to get them ejected. Do we have a loose dime? Oh, we did. We had a loose dime, so we actually had. So what happens is that when I have it sorted to pennies, and whatever coin I have it sorted to, it will eject anything smaller than it. So we had 174 dimes in that. I've had boxes that have like 1 or 2. I've never seen this many dimes in a roll. That's the equivalent of roughly 4 dime rolls. So this penny box yielded me $15, which will recoup. That's essentially that's like $5 short of the gas that I had to burn in my car to go get the pennies. That's nice. I made my money back. Nice. Imagine that happened every 2 weeks. That is ludicrous, dude. $15 free clams. Again, penny box is $25. This one was worth roughly $45. Like 44 or some dollars. Anyway, guys, I'm super glad that you came here and hung out with me. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, before I go, most 1918s pennies look like this. They look all gray. Here, as you can see, there's some of my 50s that we got are shiny. They're pretty shiny. This one, I have to be careful not to really touch this one because if I do, it will fall out of the case. It is a pain. You can also see my steel pennies. Yes, these are made of steel. The only what do you call it, penny where you can actually attract it. There is my rarest coin I've ever found, which is the 5th rarest penny of all time struck by the United States. There's a new one we found on we found this on Wednesday. That's one of our newest collection pennies. That is my 1918 right there. So that is what they usually look like. And this is what my new one looks like. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't she pretty? Beautiful 1918. Shouldn't touch it, because if I do, my oils will get all over it and destroy it. But yeah, the dime would have been ejected right here, and that's what happened. One of them got ejected. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I'm going to sign off. Tonight, I will be playing Fallout 4 at roughly 9 to, I'd say like 10 o'clock, maybe, Central Time. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for coming out today, and I hope you guys have a very good afternoon, morning, wherever you're from, and I will see you later. Peace.